and 1. Happy to have you here with me. Don't mind the way I'm dressed, or lack thereof, I should say. I'm in my pajamas, and I'll probably start getting hot here in a minute, but it was really cold with the AC, so I threw on my winter PJs. I'm going to do something very different. Trying to find more creative outlets on this platform, since I'm not doing very much, if any, of Temu. But a couple announcements before I get there. Number one, if you're new here, welcome. And most of you already know who I am and have been with me for a while. My name's Shannon. I'm 53, grandmother of the 4th to arrive this September, biological, and 2 other step grandchildren. With that being said, to my one special grandchild, Charlie, if you're watching, hello, I miss you, I love you. Couple warnings about me: I curse and I vape. So that's why this is not titled Made for Kids. I'll slip up. I'm trying to do better with the potty mouth, but yeah, sometimes old habits are hard to break. And with that being said, I'm going to get into a Dollar Tree haul. Yay! I had a couple inspirations, of course. George and Eric, Smile Until It Hurts. Speaking of which, shout out to my boys. They are planning, hopefully we can get together, and I don't want to give out their personal business, but hopefully we'll get together at the end of the month, or before I go back to work on June 1st. Wow, that's a lot of time off, right? So I'm going to say it. I'll say it here. I got put on a 2-week administrative leave. Not my choice. Basically, I was applying for an intermittent leave. If you've been with me for a while, you know I have some health concerns, pretty significant ones. I have fainting, dizzy spells, and seizures, and a couple other things going on. Sorry, I'm off camera. I need my chapstick because my lips are peeling, y'all. Well, my doctor submitted the paperwork to my company, and they said, we don't know if you're fit for duty, fit to fly. You know, you could be in charge of 76 passengers, and if we have a medical emergency or we have an emergency landing and you're sick and passed out, you are responsible. So basically, I'm a firefighter, security, a flight attendant, a cocktail waitress, paramedic. You get it. It's a lot of responsibility. So I get and understand where the company is coming from. But I went and saw the doctor today, and he said, I think you're okay. I think you're okay. If your symptoms get worse, then you might not be okay to go back to work, but I'll go ahead and clear you to go back on June 1st. So anyway, it's like a vacation. So I want to go see the grandbabies, my 4 grandbabies. Well, 3 and the one in the belly. My son and his wife in Illinois, so I'll probably go tomorrow. Hello, North OG. How are you? So yeah. All right, JT. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna, I don't know what that's about. Stick your tongue out and cough for us? Why, is that to see if I'm like AI or... It's me. Just like this. Gray hairs, everything. Anyway, I am going to see how I feel tomorrow. If my blood pressure is still down, then I am not going to be flying, obviously. And with that being said, I am going to assign my friend here as a moderator to keep those trolls out, because, you know, you guys come in hard and he's my protector, so we'll just leave it at that. But anyway, yeah, so a couple inspirations. George and Eric from Smile Until It Hurts, my fellow influencers and YouTubers, have been doing Dollar Tree hauls. And I go to the Dollar Tree maybe once every 3 months. But let me tell you what, I went crazy, you guys. And there's a couple reasons. I do have valid reasons for everything I do. Almost everything. But being out of work for the next 2 weeks, don't know if I'm going to be able to fly and go anywhere. If I'm stuck in the house, I'm going to be miserable and bored. But hey, I can take advantage of my time off, right? And do something. Craft something at home. Anyway, 8402 plus, these are the receipts I spent today. So I'll give you the price that I paid for everything first. 8402 and 117. So what is that? 184, 194. Eek. Spent like $200. $200. I better destroy these receipts. Yeah, I know. It's no bueno. It's not a good look, but hey, I got crafts that I can do, and I will give them away as presents. I wanted to have my garage sale, to be honest with you guys, but it's too much work for me. Far too much. Anyway, Eddie, hope you're doing well, my love. Hope you don't mind me going ahead and giving you the moderator job, but I'm not going to be able to follow up. Hi, Pink Palm. Hi, Shades. To keep up with all the comments. Hello, Sly. But yeah, so I'll try to keep up with you guys as much as I can. First product was $3. And again, the Dollar Tree, why would I get a pool noodle? Not just because we have a pool, right? This is the bigger one. This one was $3, and these were $1.25. I was hoping they had red, white, and blue for, you know, Memorial Day and 4th of July coming. But they had the jumbo size. You could see the difference. Right? The big one and little one. I got 3 of them. One big one for $3.25 and 2 of the smaller ones. So what I am going to do, not now, who knows when I'll have time. There's the third one. But I'm going to do some crafts. And I saw something really cute at Walmart today where it seemed like they made them out of pool tubes. I don't know. But they wanted like $6 for this cute little firecracker type decorative stuff, so I'm gonna try and make my own. And then I saw a couple Dollar Tree crafting ideas as well on YouTube. So now me personally, I craft once in a great while, maybe once a year. I crochet every once in a while, but my main thing is I paint, and I do acrylic painting. Typically I do landscapes. So I got these craft squares. Okay, they're the hardback, so, you know, maybe I'll do a beach scene, a forest scene, a log cabin, or house on the hills. You get it. So, there's 3 of those canvases. Again, keep myself company. I gotta stay busy. What's behind me? Okay. Then I got these, again, $1.25. They're just wood hanging decor. They got the burlap strap. I've got other rope I can use in there. But I had an idea. Like, if I want, I can paint on these. 3 of them. I think I got 3. I can paint on those, sand them down a little bit. I was seeing if they had the dimensions. Or, I thought these were really cool. They have wallpaper. So, lots and lots of different vinyl, just peel and stick wallpaper. So yeah, if you're gonna do like a whole wall with these at $1.25 a square, it's pretty expensive. So this I thought maybe I'd have better chance painting on with the acrylic paints. So just a couple ideas. I haven't really figured out what I'm gonna do yet, but trust me, my mind is warped and I come up with all kinds of ideas. I could even put this on it. Almost looks like a dry chalkboard, right? But I can cut it down to borders, or I can cut out maybe some stencils or designs. Or I can make pictures out of it, except for it looks like I just scratched that black one. And just kind of put them on here, on the board. But I'll show you the ones that I really like. So, got this one that's kind of neat. Again, they're just, you crack and peel. It has the directions on the back. Gives you ideas if you want to just put them in little spaces in the closet. But I really like these pink ones. There's another black one. I haven't decided. Smash. Okay, I don't know what you guys are talking about there. But I like these wallpapers. And I thought, because it kind of goes with the colors of the quilt I have in the spare bedroom, that I could just make little, I could even frame it, you know what I mean? Just stick it on here and put it in a frame and cut it out and make my own artwork. So again, just some crafting ideas. Schneebop, how are you? Good to see you, my love. Starting to get hot. Oh, hopefully I didn't break the boards. Did a Dollar Tree haul. Seems to be what everybody's doing. I better catch up with you guys. What have you been up to, girl? Hello, Ben Sport. All right. This is an idea in a crafting project I saw on YouTube. You talk about me, okay? I love decorating for the holidays. And I grabbed the last 3 vinyl 4th of July, Memorial Day, Land of the Free. They're window clings, right? But I'm gonna use these on something else. So there's one, I grabbed the last 3. They usually have a lot more, but I was glad that they're all different. So maybe on a future video, I'll do some crafting and show you guys what I intend to do. In fact, I'm gonna leave this one out. So you know those little trucks, those old pickup trucks are really in style. But window clings, all good there, good. Land of the Burgers, study time, gotcha. This, I didn't realize I got one that was damaged, but we'll reverse it on the other side. And this is gonna be for those pool noodles. I thought I can, when I cut them down, and you'll see I'm gonna make them into like firecrackers. I'm gonna have different sizes. And I thought, you know, it's just gonna be maybe a centerpiece or something you can put on your end tables. Trust me, trust the process. When I get it going, hopefully it comes out just as good. Got another canvas square. This one is an 8x10, again for my painting in case my crafting doesn't work out. This is a removable tile sticker. I just thought it was really cool, butterfly. I could put that on one of those boards, paint backboard, cover it with fabric, put it in a picture frame. Just crafting. I might not do it all at once. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, Cheryl, you're having surgery, huh? Hopefully you're not going to be experiencing too much pain. These are little stakes. These are also going to be in one of my future crafting ideas that I'm going to show you. So you got your Uncle Sam and you've got your USA, and they're just little stakes. How much of this crafting am I actually going to accomplish? If anything, we shall see. This is a garden flag. So I never bought a garden flag from the Dollar Tree, and I guess it's not too bad. But I thought I had a 4th of July one. I can't find it. So this is just kind of summery and cute. Right? So I'm going to throw that over there because I'm going to put that out there tonight. Uncle McNuggets. All right. You just tornado. Hello. Bunch of sillies here tonight. And then, oh, now I'm wondering if these are black, but I got some kitchen decor just to update my gloves. I throw them out after a while. So I just really like the design and print they had on this. And then, of course, matching dish towels. So I got a few of them. This is, you know, for in between the holidays. My kitchen is typically black and white. Oh, I forgot I had this. I was meaning to drink this today. An Arizona kiwi strawberry fruit juice cocktail. And again, the dish towels. But here's the other one. So what I'll do is I'll take, for my stove, it'll fit 3 of these. So I'll have the second one that's sandwiching this one, and it just says begin each day with kindness. Amen. Amen. See your amen, raise your hallelujah. This is kind of the matching coffee cup that I thought was cute because, you know, your girl likes to match. I like to have my dish towels matching my coffee cup that I leave in my Keurig. This is going to be for crafting as well. Mod Podge. Not quite sure. I think I might use it on a candle, but I'll take some Mod Podge. It's just decorative napkins. I believe George and Eric called these. I got different ones. Again, 25 napkins for $1.25. And you guys, I am blowing through it because if I do go out to see my boy tomorrow, I have to get up at 3 in the morning, and it's almost 8 now. It's going to be rough. Vinyl paper. I've never used this. I got to be honest. Never used this in crafting. Amanda! Hello, my friend. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, my God. Everybody's in here. Tracy from Australia. She comes from the land down under. Study time, Needle. But yeah, hello, my friends. So vinyl paper, I don't know. I'll figure out something for it. I was bored when I went to the Dollar Tree. This is going to be these chloroform foam. They use them for dried flowers, but I'm actually having a couple ideas that I saw again on another YouTube channel. I'm going to cut them in half and I'm going to sandwich them between something. So that'll be part of one of the crafts. I had to get some pencil sharpeners. Don't see this very often, but whenever I do, I snatch it up. You know, I use it in my fairy garden, or, you know, I can use it for crafts too. It's just that artificial moss. The other dish towels I got are the Stars and Stripes. I believe George and Eric called these. And this one says Sweet Freedom, which right now my dining room decor is all ice cream summery stuff. But yeah, so I got 2 of these, I believe, and 2 of the Sweet Freedom. Some more of the chloroform foam. Can't go wrong for $1.25. Like I said, I've got ideas for it. Had to get some more little of these brushes. I like doing Mod Podge with these, or just the glue. So just some cheap brushes. This I want to craft. I want to either Mod Podge it with like the napkins and make a 4th of July type Memorial Day candle. Now it is an LED, and I believe it just takes 2 batteries. So this is one of the crafts. Now, they only had 3. I was looking to have 4. But these, I'm going to take the chloroform and I'm going to put them together, right? The trucks. And I guess they're going to have to go the same way. I might be able to do it that way. But I'll take the rope out. I'll put that hot glue, the chloroform in there. And you'll see when I get there. But yeah, it looks like one is going to be outside, and then I'll take those window clings and use that. Got a bunch of pencils again for my sketching. When I doodle, whatever, I like to use the pencils. I didn't even see what grade they were, but there's 24 in here for $1.25, hence the pencil sharpeners as well. Guys, I'm trying to get through this. I can't believe I'm even thinking about going tomorrow. I mean, I can because I want to see the grandbabies, but we'll see how I feel. This is really cute. Again, I was thinking of doing the same thing with this, with the chloroform, sticking some stuff. This would be easy because it's already painted and decorated. Super cute. I just thought they were really cute. For $1.25, sure. Sure. Some little gems. Filler, I was hoping to find some red and white ones as well for the red, white, and blue, but I could only find the sapphire blue. I don't know what I'm going to do with those yet. It's another candle that I'm probably going to Mod Podge or paint somehow, maybe Stars and Stripes. And they're just those, what do they call those? The taper candles? Hi, Tracy. Hi, Peter. I see you. Some more pot holders, same decoration. Just super cute. Like, I mean, love it. Can you ever have enough pot holders? Holy smokes, I still have so much to get through. Hey, I didn't curse, I said holy smokes. Look at that. There's the other Sweet Freedom dish towel and the other Stars and Stripes. Again, more crafting. This is just something new, I think. I don't know how long they've been carrying this, but it's the Crafter's Square corner of the Dollar Tree, and it's 18 by 20 inches, and this is just like fabric. You make a pillow with it. Again, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I was like, I'll figure out something. I'll find something. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to rip some of these bags. Now, these I think I am going to have to deconstruct. Bunch of flags, okay, with the stakes. I already know the one craft project I'm going to use these for. So 3 of them for $1. This is a door banner. Again, I just wanted the fabric. So it's like the red, white, and blue. Like even that, if I put on a popsicle stick, you could almost make it like a push pop. But that's what it's supposed to look like, the door banner, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. I needed new glasses. These are cold. They're fold-ups. I think I just got a pair of fold-up dorky glasses. But can definitely see better with them. Don't know if I want to see my reflection, but there it is. Did you get answers about your health? Amanda, so I know you weren't here in the beginning of the video, but no, I have the appointment with the neurologist on June 11th, but my work put me on administrative leave for 2 weeks because I'm still suffering with a really low blood pressure, and they don't think I'm fit for duty. So I'll take 2 weeks vacation. Well, I got all the crafting shit. Oh, stuff. I'm working on it. More Dollar Tree decoration. Again, I'll probably deconstruct it and take the garland off. Take this off. I mean, it's cool. It's pretty and all. But, I don't know. Thinking about that might look good around some of the firecracker stuff. 2 of those. Chair cover. Definitely using that. Not as a chair cover. But, I mean, I could. I got 4 chairs, but I'm not going all out. I more or less thought for crafting. And maybe I need a bigger suitcase so I can bring this to the kids and do some crafts with them like Grandmom always does. This is just decorative accent pieces on one of the firecrackers. I thought I'd decorate it with some of the, you guys know I like my bling and my rhinestones. I'm going to have to go through all this stuff. Just, again, most of this stuff was $1.25. 3 of these little sponge. They're great for sponge painting, but again, I use them for the glue or Mod Podge. And I have a whole drawer full of them, but they're buried in the garage. So I'm like, spend a couple dollars and buy them or not. So this is what I was thinking. These candles, right? They're just the LED cheap candles. What I want to do is make them into firecrackers. So little stakes at the top I can glue, and they do light. And just have like, make it look like what you light in the firecracker, right? So just some ideas. And I'll YouTube a bunch of stuff to see. Of course, you got to have glue. So I got a couple different forms of glue. This is the super glue epoxy 5-minute quick setting. Haven't tried it yet. We'll see. This is foam tape. I thought if I do any type of fabric with the firecrackers I'm going to make, I'll use this foam tablet, which I've never used before, so that'll be something I'm going to learn. This is, and I know I'm going quick, guys, sorry. I mean, how much can I talk about it? It's a door banner. Again, this one's blue, red, white, and blue. But again, in the future, some of these products you might see in Dollar Tree crafts. I did find a red candle, so I won't have to paint that, so I couldn't find a blue. I got the red and the white. And I like that they were different sizes. And then this, I know this is felt pads. So what I'll do if I need like a base on one of the candles or something, I'll put it there. I use glue guns. That's my favorite. Hi, Nicholas. Right? Nicholas feels my pain. What? Hassan, I don't know what you're talking about. Another LED LED candle. So, again, I thought they would look like little firecrackers, right? I figured I would try this lipstick because Eric from Smile Until It Hurts is always talking about Dollar Tree makeup. which usually I go to Ulta or Temu. But let me see the color. I don't want to get it on my hands. I just got back from a seafood dinner. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, it's pretty. You see that? A little pinkish for me. All over. Obviously, I don't have a mirror. So, let's see. Glue yard adhesive tissue. Said hi. Hi, Do. Yeah, his nails have been looking really... Hey, Chloe. Hey, Tammy. Awesome. Every day to 3rd grade. I wasn't allowed to wear makeup in 3rd grade. Got a makeup brush because I needed one. Said me never. Until just now, I guess. But I thought I like the tip on it and it'd be good for those wrinkles. Except for I look really oily today. It's this moisturizer. Let me see. Ooh, it's kind of hard. That's... Bristles are a lot tougher than they should be for an eyeshadow. Again, more of those 3 mini flags for $1.25. That is going in like one of my Dollar Tree crafts. My goodness. More chloroform blocks. I'm making a mess. And I gotta be up early. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to my son's. Vinyl paper. Paper vinyl. So I do believe I got them in red, white, and blue. Because I don't know if they're gonna wrap around those candles or other candles. Thanks, Tammy. I am wearing makeup. Too much, probably. Oh, well, Hassan, please tell your friend I said thank you. So these candles, yes, I love Jesus. I love Allah. But I'm going to be taking the stickers off. But these are great if you make your own scented candles. You just melt them down in boiling water. I keep all my old candle jars. I have tons of them. And then I just, you know, make my own scents. Or at least that's the plan. But yeah, I'll take these, like it's got the Lord's Prayer and stuff, or prayer to, if you're Catholic, which I'm not, prayer to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Of course, they say the Lord's Prayer. But it's pretty cool. So it's just like for meditation or shrines. And you just set it up. But I have other ideas. Again, I thought I could just take this off and decorate the outside, even if I hand painted the glass, like red, white, and blue. I am 53 years old, dude. I'm old. White glue. Again, I know I have some in the garage. Here's my 3rd candle. This one is Guardian Angel. Oh, my sweet Guardian Angel, oh my sweet company, don't leave me alone either by night or day until you deliver me into the arms of Jesus and Mary. With your wings I cross myself and I embrace of the cross and take sweet Jesus into my heart. Amen. Okay. I mean, that's pretty. That is really pretty. Very Christmassy. I like that, actually. The laundry one you sent me, Schneebop, right? Yeah, didn't you see the video? I thanked you on it. Hi, Mike. Another one of those LED candles. Yeah, in fact, it lasted for a while. I lit it every night. Probably lasted almost 3 weeks. The fresh laundry. It was amazing. I did a video about it. But that might be the video that I had a hard time posting. There was one video that I filmed that was like an hour, and for some reason, it just would not be accepted. This is why I'm doing the live videos, because I have a problem with my phone or YouTube, and I don't have, now I'll have the time, but I haven't had the time to upload without editing, and it was a pain. But yes, I love the candle. Thank you. Very good quality. I'm 53. Just turned 53 less than 2 months ago. Yeah, that was great candle. I love it. If you have a catalog, since you sell them, I believe, send me a catalog. I'll order, or a link even. All right, here we go. Cones. Bunch of them, okay? Come up with different ideas, but easy peasy idea is ice cream. Now, I don't know how these are going to turn up, but I got some bowls. More ways than one. Oh, it's getting hot in here. I got to do the snap, right? Look at that, isn't that cute? Love it. They had a bunch of different styles too. But this, I gotta find a ball and I'll show you later. These again are, most people use them for their plants, you know, the wire plants for silk flowers, so to speak. And they're 2 discs. And then I got them in the square too. But again, my idea is to shave them down, kind of make a 3D tabletop decor someday. And I'll use them for that. Red, white, and blue crafting ribbon. Again, for the candles or even the firecrackers I want to do. This is Relax Warming Oil. Now, I don't use these too much, but I do have a wax melt, and I'll add it when the wax melts seem to lose their scent. Hey, Sadie! What's up? Sadie! How are you? I got some crepe streamers. I got red, I think, and a blue. Oh, wait, that's not the streamer, but this, again, is great for Mod Podge. I've got just a basic blue ribbon, burlap ribbon. That was pretty. I like that, actually, quite a bit. I don't have a P.O. box, Amanda, but message me on Messenger. My health's been better, Sadie. I have a fairy garden, guys, and the little girl across the street plays with it like a dollhouse, so I figured I'd get some more little fixtures for it. So we got this little fairy with the wishing well. Never saw that one before. I thought it was cute. This is just tube confetti. You have the red and white. I don't know if I found the blue. I don't remember. And, of course, the green. Not sure what I'll use it for, but I will find a use for it for sure. Let me put the fairy thing over there. I needed some push pins. Again, these are great for crafting, but I use them around the house too for little things. I thought this was adorable. Again, I have a thing, when I was a little girl, I wanted to be a flight attendant or an ice cream truck driver because I wanted all of the ice cream I could eat. I thought that's how the world works. Thank God I didn't choose that as my career. But look at how sweet these are. I love those. I love them. I was like, yep, if I leave the store with anything, it's going to be those. And then these are just some more little ribbons. They can wrap around whatever crafts I come up with. Got little hearts with the red, white, and blue. Hello, is it Leon? You're cute. Thank you. Anyway, again, some more of those blocks that I'll use for crafting. This, I'm waiting for, had to get some glue sticks. So I got 4 packs, $1.25 each. I probably have about 5 glue guns. 5 piece, these are for the bigger glue guns. So 5 piece, not bad for $1.25. And if you are a crafter, you know that this is a required item. Got this little vase, I thought too, Mod Podge or whatever, red, white, and blue. This, was it $3? No, it was $1.25. They had some bigger hurricane ones, type styles. But, yeah. This is faux leather, and it says waterproof effect, soft feel, easy to cut with scissors, widely used, perfect for sewing, crafts, accessories, jewelry, and more. So again, that fabric I can use on something. Just white. Had to get these, although I have a bunch of them already. And my vase, even this vase, you could, if I wanted to be easy, something like that. Just a little decorative piece, put it out anywhere, put it in the bathroom. You get it. See, isn't that cute? It's pretty, right? Something simple. What, $2.50 for that? Although I'd recommend getting one more filler, which I think I do have. Got another pair of glasses, because I'm blind as a bat. Throw that over there in the suitcase. Now, if you saw the vinyl that I showed you earlier with the board that had this kind of print, I just thought this was it's a little candle. It smells really, really good, actually. Dollar Tree candles normally don't smell that great. It's almost like too pretty to burn, but I don't know if it's the glass or the way the wax is, but I love that kind of paint look. And I'll put that in the guest bedroom, hopefully when Eric and George come. Some more napkins, again, Mod Podge. We're just, if you're gonna barbecue or whatever, $1.25 for 25 of them. I haven't crafted in a while, not yet, because I don't have time. But I will now. So this is great for cutting paper, fabric, vinyl, and more. The blade's extremely sharp, so it says to handle with care. And yeah, that'll help me cut down some of the fabrics, crafting. One of my favorite scents in the world, cotton candy and bubble gum. So I'll leave that to the side so I can put that in my truck. This air freshener, that was $3. I want to say it was $3, honestly. But you get 3 of them, so they're usually $1 a piece anyway. I believe that was $3. Hi, P3 PPLS 3S. Now, I got this for a friend of mine. I don't have any dogs, but he does, Coco and Rosa. So I'm going to send that to him. His birthday's at the end of the month. I sent him a bunch of stuff from Temu and paid almost $200 for his birthday because he takes such a good care of me. Shout out to Rob. But it said it was delivered by Temu, and he said he hasn't gotten it yet. And it was delivered like 3 days ago, so I've got to call them and see what is going on. This, again, I am going to not put it together as a bow, but as you can see, it's 2 pole bows. Pole bows. 77 inches, and that is how they're supposed to look. I don't know how to tie bows, even though, even though there's directions there. I just was thinking for the material to decorate with. Oh, Daniel, but with an L. Laniel. Oh, that's nice. That's a different name. Hi, Patrick. You're funny. Thank you. Not today. Not with this hair, especially since I took my extensions out. I have a couple of these as decor. Again, I want to take them apart and think of using the garland of something in a craft. Don't know just yet. I still have 3 bags, y'all. All right, here we go. Here's the ice cream. So I got the bowls, hot glue, shave it down around the sides, or even the hot glue gun. What I'll do is I'll stick it on here with the hot glue gun, right? And then I'll take the glue and make like drips and paint them down there. So it'll be more ice cream cones. That's what I was thinking. Hi, Cheryl. How are you, my love? Good to see you. My living room is a hot mess right now. My laundry just got done. There's another one. Another LED candle. Again, I'll decorate that, the red, white, and blue with either the napkins or ribbons like this for $1.25. Red, white, and blue plaid. And then just a solid white. You saw the blue burlap, so that is the burlap just in white. And then the plaid, and I got just a whole bunch of different ribbons. Got some crafting glue. Now these are what I was thinking for the tops of the firecrackers. So if you can think about me transforming the candles to look like a firecracker, I'm going to take these out. They're wires, so I'll take my wire cutter, or maybe find a tube and maybe do a homemade tube, and just use those kind of as the end of the sparkler. And they are wire where the star is, so that's what I was thinking. Don't know, I mean, it doesn't always work out the way I see it in my brain, but I got a few of them. 1, 2, I believe I got 4, because I wanted to do a couple sets and give them out as gifts. And I believe these are weights for balloons is what they are supposed to be for. But I always think outside of the box. Needed another candle lighter for my candles, like the one Schneebop got me. And look, some more stars. Oh my stars. For now, until I can get to the crafts, I'll just leave that out on the table. What I say, 125, 125, 250, 350, 375. Got your nice little crafting table decor. Some more balls for the ice cream cones, and got a bunch of these Mod Podge. A bunch of them. Then I got some more of this paint, so to speak. It's tempera paint, and it's just sparkly, so I thought that, you know, would be a nice little, because it's clear, so you just see the glitter. Hi, Rocking Johnny. Patrick, hi. Madison, hi. Michael, hello. Hope you guys are having a good day. What are you guys doing for Memorial Day weekend? Again, these little things I usually use for when I'm painting on canvas. I'll use this as like, even though I have palettes, I'll use them as like a painter's palette because they're easy to clean. But I thought they would be good bases as well for the fireworks, the firecrackers. And yeah, I went nuts in the store. I got paid today. And $200 later. Like, who spends $200 at the dollar store? Not a good look, Shannon. This ribbon is super, super cute. And let's see how much is in here. 3 yards, not bad. Spending time with your family? Are you cooking? Are you barbecuing? Hi, Russell. Watt, how are you? I'm so glad you guys are here with me today. Thank you. Some more tube confetti. So we got the silver, white, and gold. So yeah, I guess now I do have the red, white, and blue. You could even put that in here as filler if you really like it stuffed. Oh, you know what? Am I gonna get up at 3 in the morning? It's almost 8:30. Fly from St. George to Salt Lake, Salt Lake to Chicago, Chicago to Peoria. And I got 4 of these LED lights for my garden. The solar lights, sorry, I got 4 of them. But I'm just gonna put those around the fairy garden. I believe I got a few of these garland. Now, they give you a lot here. This tinsel garland is 9 feet. And it's got, you know, the stars and red, white, and blue, so. 2 more of the solar lights. So there's 4. So there's another red, white, and blue garland. And some more stuff for the garden, fairy garden. Go out with the boys, right on. Shoot some pool. Head into the bar. Look at that. Look how cute that is. He's right. I have a little, in my fairy gnome garden, I have one section that's all little frogs closed off with a pond. I'll have to show you that in a future video, but I never saw a gnome riding a frog. Cute. Oh, and this is, look at the water fountain. Yeah, so if you have a fairy garden or you're into it, they have some new stuff. I've never seen these. I thought that was cute. All right, last bag. Some more ribbon. They had a lot of really cute ribbon. Schneebop, I believe you craft too, right? I'm like 100% sure you do. So this one is 3 yards. But again, if you craft, more Mod Podge, more craft glue. Let's go. This is wood glue. Again, another Mod Podge. I think I got 5. Another foam for silk flowers I'll use for something else. You saw the silver ones. I found a blue one too. So. And this I needed for my glue gun, because if I craft on the dining room table. You know what? I didn't see the patriotic coffee mugs, but honestly, it was right before my doctor's appointment. I was just killing time, so I didn't really go down that aisle. This is just what they had on the display when you walk in with the new paper towels. I know they have like ice cream kind of cups, you know, like giant cups that look like ice cream cones, and they had a lot of cute summer stuff, but I didn't see anything patriotic. I'm sorry. I'm sure they have it. This is a hot glue mat, so I don't burn the coffee table if I craft out here. Another foam stand, another star, shooting star. These bows I thought were really cute. Don't know if I'm going to use them, but I thought they were cute. Do I buy stuff I don't need? Absolutely. Do I have room for it? Not really. Is it going to stop me? Mm-mm. And more Mod Podge and red. All right. You guys want to see this mess? No, it's okay. Schneebop, thank you so much for being here. I'm actually done with this haul anyway. So I got my suitcase packed for my sons. Overpacked. And, yeah. I've got to clean this up. Anyway, you guys, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. Hopefully you have the longer weekend. Hopefully whether I come back as I start some crafting or when I'm with the grandkids, if I do get there, I'll get there probably about 3 o'clock tomorrow, Chicago time. So, peace. OG, thanks for being a moderator, you guys, all of you. I appreciate you. Good to see you, my friends. Cheryl, I feel old. I feel it. In fact, I was supposed to go yesterday get these grays blended, and I just said, you know what? I'm going to stop fighting it. You know what? They're there. What could I do? You know? I'm not getting any younger, so yeah, I feel it. But again, haven't really been myself. Haven't been, you know, taking care of myself in the retrospect of like having time to get to the salon and do all those things I want. So anyway, you guys, I love you. Thank you, Tracy, my friend. Hopefully I get out. I'll see how I feel. Blood pressure was super low today. Doctor scolded me for driving, so if I do stay, maybe I will make an appointment and go get these. Now that I'm seeing it in the light on the camera, I'm not happy about it. God. Whatever. I'm not going to grow old gracefully, that's for damn sure. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Thank you for sharing some of your time with me. I got to clean this up. I got to get ready for bed. I got to finish laundry. Have a good night, my friends. Be kind. Bye. Until next time.